time you're feeling empty, better thank your lucky stars. If you ever feel one breaking, you'd never want a heart. Hey there, Mr. Tin Man. You don't know how lucky you are. I've been on the road that you walked. It didn't get me very far. And you ain't missing nothing. 'Cause love is so damn hard. Take it from me, darling. You don't want a heart. Hey there, Mr. Tin Man. I'm glad we talked this out. You can take mine if you want it. It's in pieces now. And by the way there, Mr. Tin Man, if you don't mind the scars, you give me your armor, and you can have my heart. Thank you so much, and welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. County Road 233 under my feet. Nothing on this white rock but a little old me. I got 2 miles till he makes bail, and if I'm right, we're heading straight to hell. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wave out the door and light a cigarette. He wants to fight, well now he's got one, and he ain't seen me crazy yet. Slap my face and he shook me like a rag doll. Oh, that sound like a real man. I'm gonna show him what little girls are made of, gunpowder and lead. Well, it's 10:30, another 6-pack in, and I can feel the rumble like a cold black wind. He pulls in the drive, gravel flies, but he don't know what's waiting here this time. Hey, gonna find out when I pull the trigger. I'm going home, gonna load my shotgun, wave out the door and light a cigarette. He wants to fight, well now he's got one and he ain't stringing me crazy. Yeah, slap my face and he shook me like a rag doll on that sound like a real man. I'm gonna show what little girls are made of. Gunpowder and lead. Gunpowder and lead. Yeah, yeah. Woo.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddy and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S.
How much pie did he eat?
I don't know, but anyway, happy Monday, everyone.
Do you want to start with Heather?
We should start with Heather and say hello and Happy New Year to Heather Lee. Heather was at our event, Spotlight for a Cause, back in October. I can't believe it's been that many months already. Think about it, it's almost been 3 months since we did Spotlight for a Cause.
But we met her before that.
Yeah, but she opened up, she sang, she did her thing.
Yeah, but that was recent, but we knew her 6 months before that.
Oh,
we
well,
know
6
you almost
months.
a year.
Gosh, yeah. Has it been that long already?
And in her
Almost a
young
year.
age, it's like a
Oh,
whole
goodness.
big chunk of her life. For us, it's like a blip.
The whole chunk of her life.
6 months ago, she's all of the ripe old age of I don't even
20.
know what it is. Yeah.
20.
21.
20.
Like 20.
20.
Yeah, I turned 21 in April.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
have
you.
any of Freddie's pie.
Have plenty of pie. It's all good for you.
I was looking forward to having some of your pie.
There's nothing wrong with
no
it.
pie for you.
There's no wrong. Why?
I'm
Oh, because she's
teasing.
20?
'Cause she's
no,
20.
come on.
Your pie was delicious, by
First
the
of
way.
all, I got to tell you something. Darron, Don Pablo coffee comes with booze, right? Bourbon.
Abdullah, can you grab a bag of our coffee that's on the cart out there, please?
It comes
to your
with.
left.
It comes with.
Oh, Karen's got it, okay.
It comes with bourbon. It comes with all sorts of stuff, right? What do you do if a 20-year-old? We got it. What do you do if a 20-year-old wants a bag of coffee and it has bourbon in it?
Just gotta wait for her birthday.
Exactly.
Wow.
No, it's less than 0.5%. So
That's what I say.
there's no actual
A
alcohol.
little tablespoon don't hurt nobody.
Sure.
Oh, does it?
I don't know. What have you been up to? What's happening for you for the new year, 2026?
Not much. I mean, I'm gonna probably start school soon. I gotta set up my schedule, and then just work and school and come in here and singing when I can.
Exciting new
I
things.
think it's time to put her out like we did with
John?
JC and John.
Okay.
I think I'm talking to Kim. She told me to send the film. They have a couple of places they want to see how she reacts. And we'll see what happens.
It sounds fantastic. I love those new songs you did. You know, you're getting up and rehearsing, and Darren's like, I didn't realize she was singing live, because you make it so effortless. You go. It's incredible.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, actually. It's fun. It's fun.
Are you going to be at Village Music?
I'm gonna try to if I can. I know they do stuff on Thursdays. I wasn't able to do it the past few months just because I was in school and I had a night class on Thursdays that made it where I wasn't able to go. But we'll see what my schedule looks like, and hopefully I don't have a night class this time, and I'll be able to show up.
Check out Swing Farms. Have you been yet?
I have not.
Check out Swing Farms out in Wellington. It's farm to table. It's an incredible experience they have once a month. It's their farm where they grow everything. It's got these huge events. There's a covered barn, but it's not like a barn. It's like a Hallmark in our own backyard. It's like Hallmark Channel.
When did you go there?
I went there a few years ago for my birthday. They've got white parties. They've got all different kinds of events. They bring in chefs from all over the community to do it, appetizers and tastings. And then they've
Every
got
day?
music.
Or
No,
is
they do it
this
about once a month.
Once a month.
Starting, I think it usually starts like February through. So check out the season. Go to Swank Farms. It's out in like Loxahatchee area, so out by you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna love it, and I think they're gonna love your music.
It sounds good. It sounds like it'd be a good
So
restaurant.
it's not a restaurant. It's
not-
literally their farm,
Oh.
and they have a huge barn. I can't even tell you how big it is, but it's covered. But you can see they've got the pigs there, and they've got where they grow everything.
Okay.
Okay, so let me get this right.
Interesting.
I'm going to a farm and having food with the pigs.
Oh, it's high end.
High-end
let me
pig.
tell
What, they got a bow tie in this pig?
you. You see the pigs. You don't eat the
No,
pigs.
no. I don't want to
But
see
they
them.
bring
I
in-
don't want to smell
They
them.
bring in the best of the best restaurants from all over our community, and they do
In the
different
barn?
tastings, pairings. Yeah.
In the barn with the pigs.
Different wine. They have different vendors that come with wine and champagne or whatever the theme is of the month. It's Swank Farms.
You're stuck there.
It's
Swank Farms?
I actually once had one of the singers come in when I met.
Yes, I
when I was
remember.
there. Met the guy with the photo booth came in.
I remember.
They've got great vendors.
We should reach out to them.
They're gonna
let's
love
go.
you.
Let's go up there
Okay,
and check out the
okay.
pigs.
It's pretty. It was the first. Well, not the first time, but I actually had to go to an outdoor bathroom. I'm like, but it's like the Polo Club
Oh,
bathrooms.
it has an outhouse.
But it's like the Polo Club outhouses.
So far, this gets better and better, Sally.
Actually, I was going to say, I don't know if they serve breakfast, but don't have eggs and bacon.
But I'm bummed. But I think they're gonna love your music.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out.
Check them out, Swing Farms. It's an experience. If you're looking for a dining experience, farm to table with some friends, everything is long tables.
You sure they're still there?
Yeah,
You're
because
saying
I
to do
sent
it?
a friend of mine there for the new
When?
season, and she actually bought tickets for, I think, the February
Oh,
event.
okay. All right. We should contact them. I'd like to go and check this out.
They would love us to.
Now, I was watching the Sunday news, with what's her face? And they had all this thing going on with Venezuela and all that, so they sort of changed up. But they had a band singing. I could have sworn it was you. It was a female. She had the same country twang that you got, the same voice. And Linda and I, we looked at each other, and at the same time, we both said, Heather. And we said, maybe this is the year we push Heather further. Because we're always asking her and all that. Let's just push her further. And there they were on national TV. They sang 2 songs. And I'm pretty sure I tried to call them because they have like a number and stuff. You can reach them. Busy. But they had that twang. Do you like doing country music?
I do actually a lot. It's what I grew up with. It's what I'm like most comfortable and at home with. But I do like to branch out a little bit. I like to do a little rock. I like to do a little pop when I can get it in. But no, definitely country I think is where my voice is at.
And you, when you write music, are you doing it for the country side of it or the pop side of it?
I don't know. It's just kind of like whatever comes out, I think. But I mean, with my voice and just like how I sing, it probably a little twang gets in there.
It is in there. Because somebody told me that you're doing the cowboy stuff for you seems more natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But feel more comfortable with it. I think it was you. Might have been you.
She's just, what a treat. I did not know you were coming in, so it's a nice surprise to kick off our Monday.
Oh, she's on the calendar.
It's a nice surprise to kick off our Monday.
Absolutely.
And then there's a big event I know where we can actually finally let the cat out of the bag. We're going to get the audio from Kim, Rock Meets Soul, which is going to be March 21st at Meisner Park. So see if we can get you in there maybe.
As a headliner, that's what we're trying to,
and
as
some
an
other
opener,
things.
that's
Yeah.
what we're working on.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like fun.
What was I going to tell you? I did, the calendar thing doesn't work for me because you ever try dealing with this young lady? Okay, so I texted her last Sunday and she says, yeah, let's do this. And then I don't hear from her till Saturday. And she says, what are we doing? I says, we're going to film and this and that. And she goes, okay. And then I hear on Sunday another question. Are we interviewing or doing songs? I said, both. And then that's all I hear. I don't know if she's coming, she's going, I don't know. Here she is. So you got as much notice as I did.
But it's a treat. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Anything else coming up or how people can reach out to you? You do private events?
I can if you want me to, absolutely. My Instagram is Heather_Lee_sings. You can reach me there. You can send me a text. Yeah, I can do private events if you want me to. I can do whatever you need from me, really. I just like to have fun singing and wherever I can.
Sounds good. Heather squared. All right, why don't we take a quick break? When we come back, let's talk to Darron, the man, the myth, the legend, and the creative force behind our coffee, our white labeled private coffee by Don Pablo. Look at this bag they put together for us, and they can do the same thing for you. More to come on the other side of this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Hi, my name is Lisa Jensen. We are here in my store on North Federal Highway. It's a store where we do have a lot of design with affordable prices. And I'm making also luxury candles, like luxury purses. We do have a main collection of luxury brand watches, and we are here open every day, even the weekend, Sunday, and every morning from 10 to 4 p.m. Come around and visiting my store, and we do have a lot for the holidays. I look forward for seeing you.
Keep moving, baby. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving, baby. Let's dance all night. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving, baby. This feels so right. Keep moving, baby. Keep moving. 2, 3, 4. Put your shoes on the floor. Get it started. Let's go.
Do you remember the music of the 50s and 60s?
You'd better eat all your dinner, and you better be good in school, or you could end up
The songs that made you dance, laugh, and fall in love.
You know you could be better than a slimy fish.
The family, the food, the fun, and the memories that came with that. Relive those golden days with Peter Tracy on PHT Live, where music and memories come alive. Like and subscribe today at PHT Live on YouTube and get entered to win a free t-shirt. Plus a chance to meet Peter live in studio. PHT Live with Peter Tracy, bringing back the good vibes. You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddy S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9 when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. She stuck a note on the screen door, sorry but I got to go. And that was all she wrote. Her mama's heart was broke. And that was all she wrote. So the story goes. Now her daddy's in the kitchen staring out the window, scratching and racking his brains. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Her little ponytail girl grew up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Now don't you wonder what the preacher's gonna preach about Sunday morning? Nothing quite like this has happened here before. Well, he must have been a looker, smooth-talking son of a gun, for such a grounded girl to just up and run. Of course you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. Now all the biddies in the beauty shop, gossip going non-stop, sipping on pink lemonade. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Her little ponytail girl grew up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She's got her pretty little bare feet hanging out the window and they're headed up to Vegas tonight. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Her little ponytail girl grew up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9 when her prince pulled up a white pickup truck, plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. No, you can't fence time, and you can't stop love. I got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush. It ain't slowing down. I've got it real bad. Want everything she has. That smiling at midnight laugh she's giving you now. I wanna taste her lips, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want try. Can't get her off my mind. I wanna taste hers, yeah, 'cause they taste like you. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. I want her long blonde hair. I want her magic touch. Yeah, 'cause maybe then you'd want me just as much. I've got a girl crush. I've got a girl crush. I got a girl crush. Hate to admit it, but I've got a heart rush, and it ain't slowing down.
Very nice. Very nice.
Nice job. Thank you so much. The music of Heather_Lee_sings. Check her out for more information, or you can contact her always right here at the studio. I want to take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk to Darron and Sally, see what's cooking for the new year. A lot of good stuff.
A lot of stuff coming
Zine is coming out today. Spirit guides. It was just a full moon. I don't know, a lot of things happening. And it's all good. All good stuff.
All good stuff.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Texas Roadhouse. I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
Hold 'em up, here we go. All the hicks and chicks be overflown. Big black train coming round the bend. Go! Yeah. One time.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to Working Nurses Home Care, where your private care is our priority. We provide medical and supportive private duty care all under one agency serving Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. From long-term care and companionship to recovery support, our nurses, therapists, and home health aides are here for you. We accept most major insurances including United Medicare, Aetna, Humana, Oscar, Cigna, and Medicare. Count on us for care that you can trust. Call Broward at 954-916-7458 or Palm Beach at 561-409-0767. Visit us at www.workingnurseshomecare.com. At Working Nurses Home Care, we are here to serve and support.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
All right, well, welcome back.
Music, coffee, pie, and your spirit guides, all to kick off this Monday. The beautiful artwork behind us that you see, we're going to be changing things up a lot, is coming from Dana Sardano. She is our woo-woo, our energy coach that comes in on Wednesdays, the Ubuntu Lounge, the Ubuntu lady, and we'll see what's shifting for this week, but new opportunities, new artwork's going to be hanging in Studio B and around our studio. The chicken I love, the lady, the mother and child behind you. This one is incredible. I think this is so great for like an enchanted garden. So many great pieces, a lot of new things coming here in the studio. So
Yes.
come by and check it out, including, not that our coffee is new, but it's new that we've had Darron Burke here from Don Pablo. It's been a minute since he's been up here. It's been a minute
He's
since
never
we've been
been
down
here.
there.
He's never been here.
Really?
Never been here, right, Darron?
Never.
Wow. Oh, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having
That's
me.
pretty amazing. We haven't been down there in about a year either.
Yeah, we haven't been down there. The last time we went down there was for Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell's Kids. It was last summer.
There's a lot of people down there. I needed to recoup from that one.
But you know, Darron and Don Pablo, they've been so gracious to us. When you and I first started, you said, we need a line of coffee.
I remember
And we
that.
literally went into Google and you said, how about this and this and this? I said, no, we can't market, we cannot sell anything but real coffee because people are going to listen to what we say. And if we're selling chemicals, it didn't fit right in my heart. And we found Burke Brands and we found Darron, and they made us create this incredible bag that has all of our pictures from way back in the day, including our story. And ever since, it's been a family match. You can buy our coffee here. You can taste our coffee here. And Darron's here doing some other private label opportunities.
Yep. So, Dan, what you got cooking? Give us an update as to what's happening in the Burke world.
There's always a lot going on, but now we've got private labels blowing up. You guys were sort of a pioneer. I mean, when did we do that bag for you? Like 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So now since then, companies have really started to recognize the power behind, selling their own coffee, not only to, engage community, but also to advertise. Like we put a QR code on the back of every bag, and it goes directly to your events or your, whatever you want to promote. So people are interacting with this bag of coffee in their kitchens every day, and going right to your messaging. So it's kind of a powerful advertising tool besides a great cup of coffee and a good way to make, some additional revenue too.
And you've always helped small businesses. I remember when we sent the coffee over to Tampa.
For the hurricane?
No, that we sent it for the store.
Oh, Everyday Shops, yeah.
Everyday Shops, and they had it there. And it was so cool to go into a giant mall, and she had a display and everything for the coffee. And it was selling. People were buying it because they were looking at they weren't buying it to drink it. They were buying it to put it in their studies and stuff because they said, oh, look, they're here. And I went there and I signed 2 or 3 bags and people walked out the door with it, which is kind of cool. I guess that's the philosophy, what's going on right now.
Yeah, I mean, coffee is a great way to, come together with other people and support a cause. And, you sit around and you talk over a cup of coffee, right? So you've got something to promote, or you've got something you want to talk about, you pour yourselves a cup of coffee, you sit around, you talk about it. So we try to, empower people, businesses, and, influencers and organizations with their own branded product. And it just seems to work out. Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves coffee.
Yeah.
And your coffee is real coffee. You have coffee, you have espresso, you have other kinds, you have bourbon infused. It's always a treat to go down there also and see what they're doing. But yes, everyone sits down to have a cup of coffee, no matter what it is, what nationality, what family, business deals. Sally walked in and said, I think I'm going to have a cup of special coffee.
Yeah, all I've been drinking is decaf tea.
Well, welcome back to the world of our coffee.
Well, now
The
you're
strange
healthy.
thing is, I went gluten and dairy free, and I'm talking to Freddie about it, and you overheard me, and you're the same. The first person since I've been doing that actually could relate to what I was saying.
Yeah, it literally saved my
Yeah.
life to get off the gluten.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
It's incredible. Within the 6 weeks that I've been doing it, probably, I feel totally different. Totally.
I was 100%
Energy, everything.
in 10 days. I
Yeah.
lost 10 pounds without even trying in 10 days, and the energy level shot through the
It's
roof.
the energy level.
Yeah.
And actually, you kind of see things even differently. Your eyesight, I think, it improves.
100%. And
Yeah.
no more fog brain.
Nothing.
And,
No,
yeah.
no. And it was just by chance that it's great. I have a fellow person here that's gluten and dairy free.
Tell you it's no coincidences.
She's a fellow gluten-free person.
I think that was the right word, right? A fellow.
I'm a fellow.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean a fellow as
No, I
in
get it.
fella.
Yeah.
Someone to relate to.
Listen, the crowd is getting bigger and bigger
It
because
is,
people
yeah,
are realizing this is what's wrong with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if we don't talk about it, other people don't know, because I'm sure there are many people out there that are feeling sluggish and whatever.
100%.
I recommend it completely.
Me too.
Now, the other thing is, when we opened up the shop in San Francisco, she had somebody that wanted the coffee, and we needed the certificates of authenticity about it being
organic.
Organic, yeah.
And you sent us that, we sent it forward. But we ran into some differences in San Francisco. I should bring it back up.
No, she got sick, but you're going to be on her show on Thursday, so
I
you
am.
can talk to her again.
I am. Look at Heather. Heather, what'd you do, Heather?
Nothing.
I
We
saw
have to
it.
put another nail up there.
Okay. But I got to talk to her on Wednesday because coffee's back. It's different now. Coffee has a different symbolic gesture where people will sit and talk and I have a cup of coffee. And coffee was a runaway train. We talked about this. And it looks like coffee is beginning to come down in price because a lot of people didn't want to pay $20 for a cup of coffee. It just got a little bit outrageous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, up until a very short period of time ago, 4 companies controlled 95% of the global at-home coffee industry.
Wow.
Big giant companies, and they weren't giving us quality. But these were the brands that we knew and we grew up with, and that's what we drank. But there's a whole world of better quality coffee out there, and something we've been focused on for the last 21 years now. Actually 36 years since I met my wife and took a trip to Colombia to meet her family and discovered what good coffee tastes like. So COVID came and people had the opportunity to sit home, unfortunately, and do a lot of research, and they were treating themselves, so people became more aware of better quality coffee. And now, it's even gotten better where there's more opportunities to discover newer and different coffees. People are really open to things that they weren't open to before. Like I actually invented it. I give myself credit, thank you very much, self, for inventing the bourbon-infused coffee. Other people have barrel-aged coffee, but we're actually soaking green coffee in very high-end spirits and then drying it and then roasting it. So, when I did that 20 years ago, nobody wanted it. But now people are really open to different things and new things.
And we were talking about the coffee martini.
Yeah.
Which is what they drank at Sarah's wedding.
Espresso martinis, yeah.
Espresso martini.
Yeah.
That's all they drank. Everybody was like, oh, look at this one smiling. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
It's like it picks you up, gets you ready for the night, and then also
Especially when you have 7 of them.
Yeah.
Picks you up a whole
I don't
lot.
recommend that.
I would recommend 7, though.
That's what they were doing. That's all. Everybody had one, and then it just caught fire. And
But
everybody-
Darren, when we first started working with you, you shared some tips on coffee and decaf and the process of decaffeinating coffee.
Yeah. So 95% of all the decaffeinated coffee out there is processed with methylene chloride, which is a known carcinogen. It's a very caustic chemical. And then you can get some naturally decaf coffees, and that's actually done with ethyl acetate, which is made from sugar cane. But if you drank a cup of ethyl acetate, you would die. So, ours is made with pure water. It's called the Swiss water process, and no chemicals at all. It's all water. So it's much better for you. And we use a specialty grade coffee, so it tastes a lot better. So a lot of people that, maybe didn't enjoy decaf before, but they couldn't tolerate the caffeine, are really appreciating the better quality decafs.
Are you making a half calf?
We do that, and customers will write in and ask specifically. We're small enough to be big and big enough to be small, so you can write me an email and ask for whatever you want, and I'm going to make it for you, basically, if I can do it.
He wants a case of half calf now. I know.
Because you can't even take, and then you're telling me now you want the full. I can't take the full, so
You
we
can't
have
take the
half.
right, so we do half, and he kind of mixes half. Right, so we have to get We'll do half calf.
Yeah,
We'll
you can
get a
do
case
that.
of half calf.
The other thing too is people should know that, and nobody knows this. Very few people know it because the big companies don't want anybody to know it. But there are two species of commercially viable bean: a Robusta and Arabica. Robusta grows low on the mountain. It's acidic. It's bitter. It's got double the caffeine, right? And it makes you nervous and jittery. The Arabica has half that caffeine. So if you go and get a supermarket brand, some of the more famous names, that's automatically going to have double the caffeine than an Arabica coffee will have.
And it says it, Arabica and Arabica?
They will say Arabica if it's Arabica, but they're not going to tell you it's Robusta because it's a dirty secret.
See, this one is Arabica.
Right, but if it doesn't say this, then you assume it's the other thing.
You have to assume it, yep, because it's cheaper. It trades at half
I
the
wonder
price.
why some of
normally.
these brands in Publix and stuff, I walk out like this.
You walk like that, and then I end up having an allergic reaction, and they make me itchy, which sounds crazy, right? And I'm like, I can't drink certain coffees because I don't know whether it's a chemical process that they're using, but I literally can't do it.
Yeah, it could be double the caffeine, but there are so many processes that the bigger coffee companies will do to coffee, like reintroducing the aroma, for instance, and a lot of other things. They don't have to disclose it on the packaging. So, all the big food companies, they're killing us. I mean, people are realizing that now, I think, with all the chemicals and different things.
But you don't use any of that. Everything's done with water processing.
Yeah.
Natural coffee, and you actually go and you harvest. You look at what coffee beans you want.
Yeah, I mean, we've been growing coffee in Colombia for about 36 years now. We have a small farm, 10 hectares, and we don't buy coffee from anybody that we don't know. Like, we know all the people in the supply chain. We know the farmers. We know the millers. We know the exporters, and so it makes those relationships it makes it easier for us to get better quality and maintain the quality.
And you can find them, Pablo, in Costco and in Publix too?
Not Publix, Costco and Sam's Club.
Because I took a picture, remember, sitting in, there was a pallet.
Yep.
And I sat in the pallet, and she was taking pictures of me sitting in there. So you can get it, and look at the difference. Try it. You're also doing the ice cold brew, no?
Yeah, cold brew coffees. Yeah, we started that maybe a year ago, and it's amazing. I mean, it's the same quality coffee made into a cold brew and with the convenience of a can. And we do that. We do a bourbon cold brew. We now have a new, what is it? It's oat milk bourbon latte. Oat milk latte bourbon cold brew.
In a can?
Yeah, in a can. Yeah, it's amazing. It's very good. Yeah.
Heather, you want some of that? Absolutely. I'm watching her go. I watch her lean into this conversation. Why can't she have it?
Because she's 20.
Yeah, there's no alcohol in the can.
Just eat your pie.
Yeah, I just had a.
But
tell the world.
But the oat milk cold brew.
Yeah, oat milk is different.
Yeah.
How expensive is this thing?
Yeah, it's like $4 a can.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, if you go into any place.
Go to Starbucks, you're paying $8
Yeah,
for
sure. Yeah.
a cup
So
of
it's
coffee.
reasonable. Problem is when it's you're shipping it though. The shipping is super expensive. But it's
Cold
worth
brew in a
it.
can.
So that would make it dairy free?
Yeah, it's dairy free.
We gotta go. We gotta go down to Miami
Yeah.
and do a trip, do a show. What do you
Pick
think?
up a case of it down there, yeah.
Heather, you want to come and sing in Miami? Well, this is a big place. This is nice.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
you're invited for sure.
Thank you.
We have a sound booth and a studio.
They got
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Sounds good. I'd love to be there.
Hear from you.
We bring John Parker also.
Do you need a jingle for your coffee?
You know Pareda?
Oh, you got to see this setup.
Wow, yeah.
They can
beautiful
actually.
country.
Hey, I think it's time to go on the road.
Oh, nice. Our GM is from Armenia. Yeah. We have all Colombians that work with us.
So you have all the coffee, like those hills where all the plants.
Yeah,
Karen's never been with us?
4,000 to 5,000 feet.
Karen, you've never been with us when we go to his studio? Yeah. Oh, you got to come. It's his studio is a tour. You ever go to a studio, you take a tour, and you're like, and your eyes light up. They have dressing rooms. They got all sorts of stuff down there.
This is way nicer. Yours is, I think.
His studio was in Miami.
That's where you had the hot dogs.
No, we had the sandwiches.
He has sandwiches. He remembers what he ate where.
The sandwiches, yes.
Yeah, I remember it was like a big green screen.
Yes.
There's room there to make movies. There's room there to make videos. There's room there to make all sorts of stuff. Best kept secret.
Yeah, I mean, thank you, but I think yours is pretty impressive.
This is just a garage with a curtain in front of it. Remember that?
Beautiful artwork.
I don't know.
A lot of
I
great
think
people.
we do a
Far
lot of
more
good
than
things
that.
here.
I think also I want to take Georgie with us. And my turn to impress Georgie a little bit. Gypsy Kings down there.
There's a lot of great things, and you can do it all over a cup of coffee.
Now, we used to have a table. Is this the table? No, this doesn't have the hole in it. We had the Brooklyn Cafe table, had a hole in it for the umbrella. Remember? We were going to put those tables in different restaurants. And if you sat there, you used to get a free cup of coffee on us just for the publicity of the show. And then COVID came along and took that out.
Well, all of those things. But what's so nice about working with Darron and Don Pablo and Scott down there is they're so true to their words. They're big enough to do what you need. They're small enough that you can always contact everyone. Our coffee rep is always right there when I need another case or 2 cases. They ship it to us. They let us know when we need more bags. They print the bags. They do it all. All you have to do is tell them what you want to do and how much you want. They ship it, send it, pack it. Whether you want it ground, you can get whole beans. You can really get anything you want, and they'll put it in your bags, label what it is. So if you want espresso, they'll still put it in, they'll label what it is. I mean, no matter what you want.
I could get
they'll
half
take care
calf
of
on
it.
this side too?
Sure.
Which is incredible. I never knew coffee went bad until Darron, the first go round. I think you must have sent us 15 cases, and you said you have to go through these pretty quickly because you can't let coffee sit.
I mean, it doesn't technically go bad, but you know, the longer it sits around, the less fresh it is, and the less it tastes good. You know, so it's like fresh produce, and that's the big thing with the supermarket coffees is, you know, it's sitting on those supermarket shelves for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, third-party distribution. By the time you get it, it's super stale. So we roast everything to order. Doesn't matter if it's for Costco, Sam's Club, Amazon. We'll roast it, we'll pack it, we'll ship it immediately. And, you know, Costco and Sam's Club, they just put it right on the selling floor. They don't keep it in the back room, so it's super fresh.
I remember you were the first guy that told me if it sits too long, it gets mold.
Yes.
And I said to my son, coffee gets mold. And he said to me, no, it doesn't. He got into an argument with me. I says, I'm telling you, a guy that does this for a living. You can't get a coffee that's been maybe a year on the shelf, and you open it up, and it smells different. You ever open up coffee and it has like a funky smell to it?
Me, yeah, it's coffee that I can't drink. But you had told us about the mold, that if it's the processing part of it.
I'm not sure if you're thinking about me,
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
It
No,
was
you
something
told
like
us this.
a lot of coffee. Sometimes when it's processed, it grows mold the way it's processed, I think.
I might have said, you know, moisture is coffee's worst enemy. So, you know, if it's in a moist environment like the refrigerator,
You're going to get mold.
you're going to get some dampness and some mold, perhaps, yeah?
Yeah, you're going to get some funky stuff. I'll bring you some. You
All I
see.
know is this coffee smells delicious. If you are a local business or you want a bag of the Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, I know we're going to add this to our website. I think it might even be on our website. Should be. If not, we have to reintroduce it because branding, merchandising, get your product out to the public is what 2026 is all about. New year, new coffee.
We're going to be
Old coffee.
doing March 21st, brought to you by Cafe Coffee. You want to do it that way?
We can do a lot of different things.
Yeah, you know, they've come a long way in the digital printing in bags, too.
The
so
bag feels different.
we can switch that up for you pretty regularly, and in 3 weeks you get new bags.
I remember you guys sent us the first prototype to this bag, and your marketers did it all. We didn't even know it was coming. Next thing we knew, we got that coffee cart that's in the lobby, and 15 cases, I think, of coffee delivered to
It
our
was
old
funny
studio.
because that day nobody believed us that it was coming. So we said, yeah, it's coming. Next thing you know, the truck backs up and this big thing gets off the back of it. I'm like, wow, this is not small.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, good
Very
stuff.
cool stuff. All right, for more information, you can contact us right here. We'll get you in touch with Darron and his sales team. Brand your own coffee, your white label, or get a bag of ours. And more to come, right? We're going to head down to your studio.
Yeah, look forward to that whenever you want.
We had some fun with that. Yes, absolutely.
Which
Okay.
will be fantastic. All right, more to come. We're going to talk to Sally when we get back from this commercial break. See what happened this day in history on January 5th. I can't even believe it. Our tree's still up, though. 3 more days.
Yes.
Having a party tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramers taste.
Imagine this. A loved one, a son or a daughter, has just suffered from a life-threatening accident. They're transported to a state trauma hospital, and despite being in the care of professional physicians, they tragically pass away due to preventable medical errors. As if this was not tragic enough, then finding out that legal statutes in the state of Florida devalue your loved one's life to zero. This is what we are fighting against. Come join Edward Salazar as he discusses the issues surrounding free kill laws and how to resolve them. Catch The Fight Against Free Kill Laws with Ed Salazar on Monday, 5 p.m. on all social media. Learn who we are and join our cause today.
Step into a world where emotion meets expression, and every brushstroke tells a story. DeBilson Art Gallery features the captivating, whimsical works of internationally renowned artist William DeBilson. From larger-than-life portraits to abstract reflections of love, loneliness, and connection, each piece invites you to feel, reflect, and escape the ordinary. Located in the heart of Delray, this art gallery is more than a space, it's an experience. Come discover what speaks to you. Visit DeBilson Art Gallery today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
This Day in History is brought to you by Oldies Radio. On January 5, 1920, the New York Yankees Major League Baseball club announces its purchase of the heavy-hitting outfielder George Herman Babe Ruth from the Boston Red Sox for the sum of $125,000. Richard Nixon signs a bill authorizing $5.5 million in funding to develop a space shuttle. The space shuttle represented a giant leap forward in the technology of space travel. Designed to function more like a cost-efficient reusable airplane than a one-use-only rocket-launched capsules, the shuttle afforded NASA pilots and scientists more time and space with which to conduct space-related research. NASA launched Columbia, the first space shuttle, in 1981. On January 5, 1998, Sonny Bono, best known as half of the 1960s singing and acting husband and wife duo Sonny and Cher, is killed in a skiing accident while on vacation with his family in South Lake Tahoe, California. This Day in History is brought to you by Oldies Radio.
Finding the world's best coffee. Nothing can stop Don Pablo from getting you the rarest coffees. Traveling across continents, climbing the highest mountains, overcoming immense obstacles. all for the quest of greatness. Experience this excitement with every sip.
That's a great spot.
And we're back. And welcome back from the mountains of Brazil. Was that Brazil?
Colombia.
Colombia.
Karen, you miss it?
It's been last time I was there was 2019. So
Okay, it's changed.
It's been a while, and I remember all of those mountainous, like the fields of coffee. Their mountains are just full of like straight lines of coffee plants, and the people who wear their basket on their head and they pick the beans. And
Can you imagine Freddie in a field of coffee? Like his life, Darron, is coffee.
No.
He is never without a cup. I gotta say it like you, a cup of coffee. He always has coffee in his hands, or it's in the microwave where he's heating it up. He never. You and Darron in Colombia on the mountains with picking coffee beans. That would be a great.
Yeah, you're
commercial
invited.
for
We'll
you.
take Scott with the camera, and
I invite you. Where I live in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
we go over one mountain, is Yabucoa, and they have Yauco, they have the coffee maker there.
yeah.
And the beans are there. And we used to go there and sit under this tree, me and my cousins. We used to just hang out there because it smells amazing.
Yeah.
And we used to hang. We used to drink Boone Farm wine. We were kids.
This is definitely like a synergy between
Yeah.
you and coffee.
No, but he's a real coffee maker.
I know, and you drink it.
I just buy it.
You buy
He grows
it and you drink it.
He makes it. He knows it. I didn't even know a coffee bean until he educated us. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I mean, before I went to Colombia, I've never saw one either. So it's pretty amazing. You know, somebody brought my wife's brother brought me to the back of somebody's house, and there was a coffee plant there, and that was, you know, a shock to me. I thought it grew on a can, you know, on the tree, already
Did you ever
ground
think
up.
you'd be in the coffee business?
No, I never did. Yeah, I knew I'd be in some business.
Just never coffee.
You know, I met a Colombian woman, so that was a natural.
Well, you've been all over the world selling your coffee. Didn't you go to
Yeah.
China, the Orient,
Yeah.
Japan and stuff?
We have a company in Singapore and a joint venture in China, in Yunnan province, with the largest grower of organic coffee in China. We started a warehouse over there, and then boom, COVID hit, and I haven't been there since.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty disruptive.
You got to get back.
Oh yeah, I love it over there.
How about Thailand? My grandson.
Yeah, no coffee really to speak of in Thailand.
Do they drink coffee?
They drink a lot of tea. I know that. They're beautiful people. I love.
What about
Thailand.
Japan? Doesn't Japan drink a lot of coffee?
Yeah, they do, and we, you know, they drank a lot of tea first, and then they got into coffee. And the thing
Right.
with the Asians is they're not fooling around like we did with the cheaper stuff. They go right to the top, and they're very, very particular about their coffee. You know, bean size, no defects, and so we've sold a lot of coffee through Costco in Japan, in Taiwan, and in China. Also, we sold a lot of coffee. So.
Now, when you sell coffee, did you just sell it brewed the way you have it packaged, or do you custom it even though if it's going to Japan or whatever?
No, you know, it's whole bean. We do whole
It's
bean.
whole bean.
So specialty grade whole bean coffee, and you know, the trend in, not the trend, but the culture in China right now is coffee shops. Not so much drinking at home like they do with tea, but that's changing. And so it's like you got a crystal ball. They're going to be drinking at home. It's going to be the largest market for coffee in the world. It's got to be. It's 2 billion people there. So, you know, we're just watching that closely and hope to get over there soon.
What if Heather, this Heather?
Oh,
or
here
Heather-
comes the finger. Here comes the finger.
Sorry, because you know, like having a. So you're thinking about doing a tea spot. What if we do a coffee spot?
I love it.
Brought to you by Don Pablo, Coffee Growers and Roasters. So he becomes the sponsor, you know, our intro to it. And whatever we're going to talk about, maybe it's a new way you brew it, or a new coffee drink, or a barista
Coffee
thing.
tasting.
We'll collaborate with them and see what's trending that week and put it together.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Sounds great to
I
me.
like coffee more than tea. Anyway,
I spoke
Right?
to.
We might have to get a new coffee pot, but we can handle that.
I spoke to La Mesa because I want to bring our coffee there.
Yeah.
And I was going to do 2 boys again from Brooklyn, the boy and a guy from Brooklyn, or some the thugs from Brooklyn, and have the coffee in there like a set. And she said, "Yeah, let's do it." So okay.
But that'd be kind of cool. And we just continue to give our thanks to you guys for everything that you've done for us, which has been so unbelievable.
Well, we're grateful to you for promoting us and putting me on the show. Thank you.
I mean, the amount of literally coffee had to be part of what we do, and it had to be coffee that we can stand behind. And people got really upset with us because, you know, all these different MLMs that have their coffee and you can lose weight, and I said, I can't. It has to be real coffee because we can't stand behind something that isn't true and natural and promote good health. How can I promote something else?
Yeah.
And you guys have been so great with that, and there's no chemicals in the processing and the decaffeinated side of it. We're gonna have to get some half calf in here, get a case of the new cold brew. We got a lot of things to do. We can all be part of your segment.
Sure.
We need a name.
Come up with a name.
Come up with a name.
Okay.
And Sally, you have to thank him for that cup that you're drinking today. Because
You don't have to, but
when
you're
I
welcome.
when I went to his studio, I saw all the different bourbons and stuff. We even have one of the samples in the lobby, and that's what made me think of experimenting with the different flavors that I add to the coffee. And you helped with that because you brought me a bottle.
And yet you say it with a straight face, which is even more unbelievable how you do that.
Why?
The different flavors.
But it's true.
I know.
I'm
It's
sorry.
funny because I've been having just tea. I decided I wasn't going to have coffee anymore at all.
But look at
I
you
came
now.
here and I didn't know what you did. And I asked for a cup of coffee.
No, you told me you wanted my coffee, but it was his
Yeah,
idea.
but I wasn't intending to do that. So.
Oh, well, there you go. Good intentions. It was his idea that I ended up doing that. I mean, I've used different brands. I've used different. Then she brought me a bottle that went on for the longest that everybody seemed to like because it was mellow. But his coffee comes brewed already with bourbon. I was going to ask you, bourbon is expensive
Yeah.
and hard to find.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, we get it here, private label source. We get it by the 264-gallon totes. So if you ever run out
Wow.
of bourbon, you know where to go.
Wow.
Bourbon, everybody's into bourbon now. I
Yeah.
gave Gio a bourbon, one of those things that you smoke the glass. And then I had to buy him a $100 bottle of bourbon. It's expensive. It's like $60 for a bottle of bourbon, a good one. Angel.
You're funny. It's like, oh, yeah, Angel's Envy. It's like, who's married in Grant's Tomb? It's expensive. Bottle of bourbon's $100. I have to spend $60. I'm like, what?
It's expensive. Because you don't get one bottle, Dawn.
You got to get a couple.
Yeah.
So we're going to head down to Miami. We'll put this segment together, Heather. I think it'll be fantastic. Maybe you put a jingle together behind it, and we package it all up nice and neat. Brought to you by Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters. Amazing.
You already got it all done.
I've already in my head it's done. You
It's
just got to
now
iron
in
out the
come.
details, and
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's a good.
Let's do it. Sounds fun.
It's always been fun to do the coffee. When we were up in Del Rey, that's what we used to do. We used to walk around with a bag of coffee, remember? I said,
And we can
here.
even film, because you've got that whole backdrop down in your studio. We can even go film some content to open up as the segment for it.
Sure.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Yeah, I love that.
If we have
Sally,
the
come with us,
sound,
too.
capture the sound, you can actually break his thing up into 4 or 5 different segments, where you're doing one thing and then you're doing the show, and you're doing another thing, you're doing the show. Maybe you would invite people.
I know. It's fantastic.
Hey, you
are
haven't been
spirit
on the road
guides.
with us for a while.
Well, it's been a lot of holidays and.
No, you've been yachting. You've been on the ship,
Oh, right. Yeah.
She's been cruising.
cruising.
And Sally, I want to make a trip over to your house. I want to put some new paintings out here.
Okay, yeah, I was actually going to say, well, there's a few. There's not too many left. I'll switch them out.
At your house?
Yeah. I'll bring some in, whichever is best for you.
Either way, but I want to freshen it up
I will do.
because we use them all the time.
Then we want to change the energy.
Absolutely. Well, you don't want to change the energy too much because it's great here.
Well, we want to increase it.
Increase it.
Nigel might need to come back and visit for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
Nigel.
all welcome in my home. You know that. Anytime.
Who the hell is Nigel?
Nigel are the dragons that she has. There's like 3.
No, you can't touch those. Steve already told me. Steve said no. Steve said no, and the man has
But
spoken.
I know you have a lot of other paintings that we can maybe bring over. The family stays, but other ones, just a new fresh look. Give everyone a chance to come over. Yeah, give them
You
all the
keep
family a
talking to
chance
me
come
like
over.
they're people. They're not people. They're stuff and paintings.
They're the people.
They
well,
come alive.
they come on.
Lord.
Sally's
you keep
energy
drinking.
in
Don't
it.
worry about it.
What are we talking about today, Sally?
It's, I think it's spirit guides, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did send you a text, Freddie.
We got
Yes,
it.
we got it.
Good.
Lots of questions.
Because you replied.
And tell us about spirit guides. What does that mean?
Well, it means we're guided through this lifetime, but not just by one person, through several. So we'll talk about that. I'm learning more and more about that too.
If you don't listen to guys, and it's just
Well, it's up to us. We still have a choice because we have free will. But
Unfortunately,
they are here to help
yeah.
us. But they won't put us. They'll put us on the path, but they won't help us with that.
if you drink enough bourbon coffee, you will hear the guys. We should put that on the packaging.
Freddie too, definitely.
Yeah, drink enough, and I hear everything.
Did you think our spirit guides talk to us, send us messages, or how do we communicate with them?
Absolutely. That's how I got here in the first place 3 years ago, right? When you think about it, yeah.
That's how Heather got here.
We're led to certain places. They can lead us, but it's still up to us what we do.
That's how Heather got here. We were told by a spirit guide that she was coming, and then we met Michelle and Lauren, and somehow I got your number from her, and all of a sudden you're
I
here.
hope our audience agrees with all this. Otherwise
With
they're
spirit
gonna be
guides?
Oh, but it's true.
My show, at least they know what they're watching.
Listen, Karen came here 5 years ago. She was a guest on another show. 4 years ago. She was a guest on another.
Actually, shortly after, I think when I first came here.
I met Heather through her mom.
So I told
Go ahead.
Dawn Freddy, in Tuesdays I will have known them 4 years, and I'm 800 days sober.
That's amazing.
That means
That's
I gave her
incredible.
So it's like
800
Until I
days.
give her
half
pie.
of my sobriety was when I was messing up, and I
You.
wasn't all there, and now I'm like all there, and I'm like, whoa, this is
Karen, 800 days is amazing. In 2 more days, that's on Wednesday, we're going to make you a pot of coffee. We'll celebrate with a pot of coffee and a gluten-free cake or something. You got some bacon to do.
I got to figure that out.
I recommend it.
That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. You've come so far. Look at her. She's just chill. She's doing her thing. Great things come out of the studio.
Great stuff. Anybody have any New Year's resolutions? Is that what it's called? You have any resolutions? Anything you're planning on doing?
Oh yeah, not really. I don't know.
You don't plan? You're not a planner?
No, I kind of just go with the flow. Let the wind take me where it will.
You're going to have 2, 3, 4 jobs?
I hope not.
Well, you're going back to school.
Yes, I am going back to school.
And where's school at?
Palm Beach State. So I go to the one in the Gardens.
Oh, all the way up there. That's what got the what?
I have to
No, you
call
don't.
him, actually.
Oh,
Where did he
Gato?
go?
He went to Palm Beach, but he went to the one here.
I have to email his old professor again. Yep.
Over here. Yeah, I saw he sent a message. Any plans for the new year? You?
Sally?
Any resolutions? You're not going to plan anything? You're not a planner?
No, well, yeah. No, I'm more of the spur of the minute, I think.
You're the spur of the minute? Must be a long minute.
She's planning. She's behind the scenes. She's planning. She's going to go.
I'm planning behind the scenes.
She's going up to see her grandkids this
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
that's right. I'm going Wednesday to see my
And she
friends.
invited Chelsea to join them, which is really sweet. She's looking forward to it.
Why did she invite Chelsea?
Because she lives not far away, and I think.
Where are you going, to Washington?
Yeah,
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
But they're very near. Very near.
About an
I
hour
think
away.
that they both get along. They're both kind of in the same.
Well, of course they will.
Yeah, of course.
Of course they will. Isn't that nice?
More or less the same ages.
Okay.
I think it's lovely.
I was invited to Washington.
Yeah.
By Kyle. He said, come on up.
Who's Kyle?
He's a friend of the family. I've known him for a while.
And as you said to Karen, and that's relevant, why?
Well, because
It's
I want to
not.
go to Washington. I was going to go out, maybe hitch a ride with Sally.
Like he said to Karen this morning.
Sally, I'm going to hitch a ride with you. When are you going? Don't listen to her.
That would be a plane, though.
When are you going? When are you going?
Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
Sunday, yeah. Isn't it going to be cold? Yeah, I just.
Yes, it's like.
A whole lot of
It's like 12 degrees.
I know, but I'm happy to see them.
All right, good luck. Well, have a great time. I ain't going now. You nuts?
I haven't seen them in a long time.
Are you going now?
We're going to talk about spirit
Darren,
guides.
you make plans for 2026? Any resolutions?
I'm going to learn Portuguese, learn how to
Jesus
knit.
Christ.
No, just kidding. No plans. Go with the flow. Sell a lot of coffee, God willing.
I thought he was going to learn another language.
Anyone knitting here? That'd be kind of a cool segment too.
I'll do another language. I'm at 4 right now. I'll learn Portuguese and I'll be 5. Yeah, I speak
I thought you spoke Portuguese.
I have a little bit of understanding and I can read it a little bit, but I've never really gotten all the accents and stuff.
I thought you only spoke two, like English and Spanish. Whoa.
English, Spanish was my first language, then English, French, and I know Italian because I've been on Duolingo for 620 days.
Wow.
And I can talk, speak it, write it, read it. It's amazing.
How many languages you speak?
One.
Well,
That's
English
it.
and American. English and American. A
English?
little bit of French.
Yeah, no, that's it. I don't know. You have any resolutions?
I do. Not to have any. You know, when I have a resolution, I disappoint myself. I don't keep it. And it doesn't happen. Like, I remember the time, I'm not going to get angry, all those things.
No hate, all
No
that.
hate, yeah. Doesn't happen.
Didn't work. I think we should bring a lot of our old friends back in and talk about new ways, old ways of finding your best self.
And what if they tell you they haven't?
I want them to teach opportunities. Like maybe we bring someone in that teaches journaling. Maybe I was thinking about bringing Felice Minkin back in and doing yoga. Someone else to come in and do healthy foods. Heather can do something on coffee or new drinks instead of spending all that money at your drive-thrus. Learn how to do it at home. Save money for the new year. And
Heather's going to be very busy this year.
Think about what you spend on a drive-through app, and then because Chuck will do these drive-through apps and goes, "Oh, I've got points." You got points. You earn like 3 little treat things.
So
I'm like,
what?
Thank you. I'm like, and you spent all this money and you got 3 treats. If you could save the money and then make something fresher at home.
That is so not fair.
Why?
Because I use my AARP, and you have one. You won't use it, but you have one.
I'm just thinking we can
10%, 15%.
People can make their own coffee drinks the way they want with their own oat milk or their own milk of choice, whatever.
So you have
it
her
is.
doing it.
A lot of things. So that's what I'm thinking
Those little
about bringing
things
other
are
people
important.
in. Not really.
They are.
I didn't know you got discounts. I've had a
15%. You got 15%. And you got 10% off travel.
not a AARP. I didn't know.
You see, the thing is...
Because Sally, you're not on AARP yet.
Yes, you are.
I have, I've had it a while.
Yeah. I had it. Gio has it. Gio calls me and says, Dad, because I rent the car to go over to Tampa, to Bradenton. He says, Dad, go here. They have points. So I have 105 points on Enterprise for my next car. Save $50. Oh, no, save $10.
Save $10 on $100, maybe, or $1.
On 100.
$1.
No, it's not $1. Yeah.
I know, Freddie's World, they do.
AARP, yes. Don't listen to her.
Anyway, that's what I'm thinking of for the new year. Instead of making your resolutions, bringing people that help people find their best self that they want to be.
Can we
You
tell
can't
them?
just make the resolution and not have the tools to get there.
If you have AARP, come on in, bring it to me, show it to me, and I'll give you 10% off.
Are we offering AARP discount?
Off of what?
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
I have it. I don't have it on me, though.
Well, you don't count because you already got your 10%.
But I want the 10% off.
You get a cup of coffee. You get a cup of. You get.
Who's ever used it.
You get. If you show me an AARP, I'll give you a special cup of coffee.
Okay.
All right. More to come today on Call Me Zena. But
Look at
that's
her.
my idea for New Year's, is bringing in people to help people achieve their goals instead of making just a 24-hour resolution.
Achieve their goal.
Because if you make a resolution, you don't have the tools to achieve it, then it
Yeah,
sets
but that's
people up
hard,
for
Dawn.
failure. So
Yeah.
let's set people up for
But
success.
how are you gonna do that? You're magical, but hey, you ain't that much magical.
Watch.
You're
see.
gonna make people's resolutions.
I
Okay.
can't. People can make their
But
own
you're gonna help
resolutions.
them, you said.
Provide the tools.
All right, and during this commercial break, we're going to ask everybody how Dawn can help you achieve your resolution.
Dawn, we'll work that way with our spirit guides. And then you can help them.
Okay, so you got one volunteer over there. I want to see what the rest of them think.
All right, we'll see. We'll be right back.
What if you could make a free phone call and reduce your car payment by as much as $83 a month? Right now, you could be paying as high as 20% interest. Your new interest rate could be reduced to as low as 2.48%. You can refinance any existing car loan or leased car and save money every month. Take 5 minutes of your time right now. Make this free phone call and learn how to save hundreds of dollars a year by refinancing your existing car loan.
What if this happened to you when you're alone? With MedGuard Alert's new Care Watch, you can connect with medical professionals instantly, 24/7. No cell phone required. This life-saving medical device acts as a phone as well as a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And if you have Medicare or Medicaid, you may qualify to get yours free. Don't wait. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
Located in the heart of Palm Beach at 300 Royal Palm Way, RCCA provides a variety of personalized outpatient therapeutics to include occupational and physical therapies, speech and language pathology treatment, as well as preschool programs for physically impaired children aged 3 to 5. Our compassionate licensed therapists specialize in hand therapy, geriatrics, neurodevelopment treatment, Parkinson's programs for language and movement, Pilates, as well as vital stimulation for swallowing disorders.
Our goal is to provide accessible therapy to all ages, regardless of financial ability. We accept Medicare and various insurance plans. Our vision is to positively transform the lives of our patients by providing quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy.
We believe in the power of custom and individual therapy sessions to improve communication, independence, and physical function of those with disabilities or injuries.
Our goal is to transform their lives back to where they were or to get them doing what they want to do.
At RCCA, we believe that every person deserves the best therapeutic treatment and a chance to recover from surgery, manage arthritis, improve their balance, or resume sports play after an injury.
RCCA has a strong relationship with the Palm Beach community, and we are a valued not-profit organization for over 85 years, helping those right here within our community.
Visit rcca.org to learn more about us. We are Palm Beach's Rehabilitation Center, and we are here for you.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
All right, we're back.
All right, getting ready to wrap up and get ready for Call Me Zena coming up today at 2:30. Spirit Guides. I was watching something, as you aimlessly scroll about there are 5 things that your soul has contracted with before it comes in.
That's very heavy.
No,
so one is your
perfect for the
parents.
show.
One is a guide to help you guide the things, and how not all of your soul contract is for a lifetime. Certain things and people just come in because your soul needs that moment in time to either learn or to grow, and then maybe to move on.
Dawn, I cannot believe you're talking about this. This is exactly what I was going to talk about, because after you've learnt that lesson, another spirit guide comes in. And that's just come to me very recently, because we have many, and you're just talking about exactly what I was going to talk about.
But what about the other 3?
I got to remember the other 3, but it talked about the different love of your life may come in for a moment in time to teach you a lesson. They may stay or they may not, but different reasons spirit guides come in, and you may see them in a physical form. That's what I wanted to talk to you about, because you had a spirit guide in physicality.
Right.
Not everybody does.
No, not everyone does, but I think we have the contract for them to do that in spirit.
Coming from a past life even for lessons
from another
learned.
lifetime.
Yeah, but you have to contract it.
But I
if you
didn't
don't
know
have it,
that.
you didn't contract it.
My spirit guide did know. I didn't, but I was ready to wake up at that particular time to what was happening.
I got a million questions about this.
Great.
So
I'm
that's gonna
looking
be coming
forward.
up
I'm
today
looking
on Call
forward
Me
to the
Zena.
show.
Do you believe, anyone here, you believe in past lives?
No.
Okay.
Boring answer, but
No, it's fine. It's a fine answer.
But more people are saying, yeah, maybe, or yes today. I started this journey about 20 years ago. Most people said no, including myself at that time. But the more and more I got into it, I was just learning so much, and someone appeared from another lifetime. But today, most people say yes, or maybe they're open to it. So
Yeah,
no
I mean,
coincidences.
so you know what I'm into is near-death experiences.
Oh.
Watching those on YouTube like regularly.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
He's ready for this.
Well, I'm a Christian, so I have the Holy Spirit living inside me. So that's my spirit guide.
That's okay. It doesn't. There's no religion. You know, it's just a
Yeah.
belief. So
There's
I understand.
There's a saying that says that if you did not die in this life, you died in another life because you live 5 or 6 simultaneous lives.
Oh wow.
This is what
That's heavy.
Confucius said.
Yeah.
So I saw a movie and a guy got shot and he did not die, and they used the line, "I didn't die in this life, I died in another life." And I looked this thing up, and there are other things going on. I mean, you don't have to believe in anything.
Yeah.
Coincidences, one thing, if you get a lot of them at the same time, you begin to say, wait a minute, what the hell's going on here? But they say that near-death experiences are deaths in other lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we can talk about too, because
You want to talk about everything.
Well, a near death is interesting for people because
It is.
people have, and they see certain things when they have it because they come back to be able to. They've witnessed something.
Well, you're
So
giving.
I had the out of body. Many
You're
times.
giving it another opportunity to stay alive in this life. It sort of changes your perspective as to what life really
That's
means.
interesting because many people that have had a near death all come back and say they were told it wasn't their time to come back, and to come back here was their time to come back and not go. A lot of people. So what you just said is very interesting.
Well, you saw the guy in India that plane crashed, 256 people died except one.
One person.
Amazing.
And he walked away.
Incredible.
You know, I understand he's hurt and there's a leg over here, another leg over there. This guy walked away.
Wow.
Now, if you think that he sits here in a chair and says, doesn't say anything or doesn't think anything, I mean, come on, think about that. 256 people died around you and you walked? Not a coincidence.
But that happens too when there's been like hurricanes and things. One house is left untouched. That's happened often, or fires, you know. It's not your time, as they say.
Well, they say it's not. It's not that it's not your time. Is that you die, but in another life.
Well, yeah, that's.
And I firmly believe that because I've been there.
You have, Freddie, yeah.
It has been there for me, and I heard other humans tell me I should not be here, and God
But
said.
my situation's the same too. That's why I also died in another life, but I'm here.
It's an interesting aspect. So, but join the
Join
her
us
show
today at 2:30.
Yeah.
Spirit guide, soul contract. It's always interesting topics of conversations that get you thinking about what's coming up next.
It's funny because you think that no, it doesn't happen, no this, no that, and all of a sudden you get up and something happens that something happens to you where I've been in a 24-car pilot.
Can you
on
just stop
I-95.
doing these conversations?
But hold on, and I'm driving. I was coming home from iHeart, and I'm coming home. This is Sarah, and I drove straight down the middle lane, and all the cars are crashing around me. Wow. And I'm like, well, I guess this is it. Because, you know, you see cars around you, right? And I went right through it, and I pulled over, and I got out of my car, and I called 911. I says, there's 24 cars out here. She says, what happened to you? I says, I drove right through it. And she said, what? She said, can you wait until the cops get, I said, you know, it's 9:30 at night. I says, okay, I will. And I came, and I told the cop the same thing. He says, what do you mean you drove through it? There's bodies, there's cars, everything out there. I drove right through it. And this is from my heart. And I knew you at the time that this happened to me. I called you and says, you ain't gonna believe this.
Wow.
Coincidence?
That's why you attract so many people into the studio, including myself 3 years ago.
I'm gonna tell you,
Because you are
I've
pulling
had
in
those near
something.
deaths.
You're
I've seen it. I've lived it. I've seen it in front of me.
Spirit guide. So tune in today at 2:30 to Call Me Zena. More things happening. She's moved to the other side. She's thinking about the coffee segment.
We've given the whole show away now.
Not really.
Not
So
really.
many questions.
Call in and share your stories. I would love to hear it. That might be a new way of approaching
Yeah,
what you do.
absolutely.
Until it affects you, nobody really understands.
That's true. We'll talk more on the show about that. Until you've actually experienced something, you are never quite the same after that. And I've said that before. I wasn't who I was before this happened. When you had something dramatic that's changed your life, and I'm sure people listening on the show may not have even given it a thought, but talking about it helps other people bring out what their story is and
Because they're
what's
not
been
afraid to
happening
talk
to them.
about it.
It's important. It's very important to talk about this.
Heather,
Freddie.
you had a story. Something happened to you.
Yeah, I think I was talking about it on Face Stories. But I think I've had a lot of little things throughout my life that have kind of completely changed the trajectory of my character and who I was and who I was becoming. And I think that I strongly believe that everything happens for a reason, and that there are certain things, whether they're good or bad, that come into your life and that like kind of put you on the path to who you're going to be and change the way that you think and the way that you see the world. And I have a few stories like that have completely changed my perspective on things. And I mean, good or bad, I wouldn't trade any of them for the world.
I knew a blind lady once when I was in high school, and she said to me that all of us have an art. Like you grow coffee, you do the community stuff, you do what you do, you sing. All of us have an art that we're supposed to use to explain belief. Like you say, you're full with the Holy Spirit, and you say you had these things. These are things that God has says, okay, here, go forward and express what you do, and let people drink from your wine of knowledge. They don't have to follow. Nobody's saying you got to follow, you got to this, you got to do that. Nobody's telling you to take religion, none of that. But you got to just believe that there's a reason behind the stories that you carry, and you explain them. And people learn from them if they want, right? Because there's always choice. But it's interesting because in our 10 years of doing this, the stories have been intense. From the beginning of the door to the back of the studio carries a story. Everything you see in here has a life story attached to it.
True that.
Even the
Light
camera
keeps flickering. I know since we started this conversation.
I feel like I hit a new light bulb, but yeah.
You noticed? Yeah, but it wasn't doing it before. It
No, it
suddenly
comes and
gets
goes.
lighter in here.
I left that for
But
you.
that doesn't matter.
I
There's
left that
more
for
to
you.
the story.
More to the story. So tune in today at 2:30 to Call Me Zena on Ant Media Productions and on the Call Me Zena site. Spirit Guides, you can always call into the show at 888-994-4995, Studio A. For more information to get Don Pablo Coffee, contact us. Check out our website. You can purchase it there because we're going to be putting the link on our website. Great way to grow your business, to get branded in 2026. No better way to kick off the new year with your own brand of coffee.
True that.
Right, they always say it takes 7 touches for people to actually take action, which would mean in a week, if you had this bag of coffee in somebody's house, they would see your company 7 times, 7 days a week. You never know.
Or you
right?
hand out 7 bags to 7 different people and watch what happens.
Time to get going. More to do. Darron, thank you so much for spending the morning with us in the midday show.
Thanks for having me. It was
Welcome
great.
to our little corner of the world. We're going to come down to you soon.
Please.
Check that out. You
Come
can
see us.
record, do some coffee, let our new crew see what it's all about through Ant Media
this is a
Futures
beautiful
Foundation.
recording studio they got.
It's amazing. Karen, congratulations. 2 more days to go, 800 days. I am so proud of you. Amazing. Amazing.
I love, so growing up as a child, I know there's all these beliefs that you choose your parents and you choose your choice, you make your choices. And I was, raised in a story that I don't understand and I'll never understand until the day I die. But then, there was a rebelliousness in me, and I felt like being a rebel was cool because I was going against God's will or things, and I was very confused with a lot of mixed messages, and it wasn't until I chose to sober up. After being rebellious, I'm like, I prefer being innocent. I prefer being in the moment, being able conscience mind. Like, I prefer to know that I succeeded throughout my day and I didn't fail with getting numbed with alcohol. So there's a possible, the change is possible in us. We all have that healing power. There's something that came over me, and in the past 2 months, I got it. Like, it just, God has opened so many more doors, and now I see my stairway to heaven. I'm not thinking of the past, the devil, the demons, or nothing. Like, it's a new life when you get to, like, take all the bad out and you just focus on being positive and grateful and how blessed you are and thanking God for everything good and bad. And this year, I have goosebumps. I know this year is going to be an awesome year.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
See?
Well
She's gonna
said.
be an
Amen,
segment
amen.
on
Thank
transforming
you.
your life.
Absolutely. Why not?
Karen, I'm going to have you do a segment once a week on transforming your life.
I would love that when you were saying, because now everywhere I've come from, out of my mind experience, near death experience, situations that I never even dreamed or planned having in my life, and they happen. And now I'm like, no more, don't go back. You're not picking up that anymore. You're not going to do that. And I started like helping myself. I was being my own mother and father. I was treating myself like a baby. Like, when a baby is born, you're very gentle with them. You feed them. You pay extra attention so they grow and they're safe and they're happy and they have a good life. And I was like, you know what? I was a little messed up. Yeah, I can say I had a block in my.
We're going to save it for your segment.
Yes. But yes.
Lots of things.
Yes.
Don't give it all away now.
But I'm just, it's beautiful here how many people come in here with a like mind, spirit, belief, and beautiful talents. Beautiful. So it's like, it's amazing. We're all here, part of a beautiful universe.
That's it.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you. More to come tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time. Have a great day, everyone.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.